Hey there, welcome to Hiking for Health CA. Once again, I am back at the Black Diamond Regional Preserve. I know, I've been here a lot, but like I've said in other videos for it, there are a lot of trails here. So this time I'm on the Stewartville Trail, heading up around the Ridge Trail, which I did last time. And I'm gonna head down toward the Prospect Tunnel, which I have also done before on this channel. And I'm gonna go past that to hopefully the town site, maybe even the Rose Hill Cemetery. We'll see how my knee holds out and how we're gonna go, but we're hitting some new trails at Black Diamond Regional Preserve. Off we go. So I made the first climb on the Stewartville Trail. Up there on that hill above me is where I was last time I came here. That's the Ridge Trail up there above. This time I'm going this way on the Stewartville Trail, which we have done once before when we went, if you see my video on the Prospect Tunnel, I went this direction. It's going to be a slight gradual downhill from here into a bit of a valley and then probably some ups and downs. But my goal this time is at least to the old town site. We'll see what's left of it there. Not much, I know. Maybe to the old cemetery, which is still there. So we'll see. Off we go. So last time I was here, we went up that way. That goes to the Prospect Tunnel. And behind me is the trail that goes to the Star Mine and the Star Mine Group Camp. And like I said many times, there's a bunch of trails in this large regional preserve. So we'll probably be back to do that trail eventually. But for now, we're going to go behind us here and continue the Stewartville Trail to see what else we can see, just because I'm feeling good. Hasn't been too bad. And it's a spot in here I haven't been to before. So let's go. So behind me, you can see is the Stewartville Backpack Camp, which is kind of nice. A lot of the trails here connect to the Ohlone Wilderness Trail and a lot of other trails, the Sea to Summit Trail, things like that. And so if you're on these trails doing some long distance backpacking, you can get a hold of the East Bay Regional Parks and basically reserve. I don't know if it costs anything to reserve them, but you do have to let them know you want to use it and what date. That way they control crowding and things like that. But you can spend the night here at one of the several backpacking camps that are on this particular trail. I'm on the Stewartville Trail, and yeah, you can do this trail for quite a long ways, and you can do some overnight backpacking. So here you go, and it's not bad. It gives you a little outhouse there, and a little further up there, some picnic tables underneath the trees, and it's fairly well shaded. Kind of a nice little backpack camp. Not bad. All right, I still gotta go up this trail, and I'm still looking for the elusive, what used to be there but isn't anymore, town. See ya. Well, here we have it in all of its glory. That's it. That's all that is left of the central mine that was here. There were several mines here. We've passed through trails that are like the Star Mine and several others. But this was the biggest, the central mine. And this was also the town of Stewartville from the 1860s to around 1900. And as you can see, Stewartville had a hotel. There was a railway that went through here at some point. I have no idea where, because I don't see any, unless it's the actual path that we're walking on used to be a railway. I have no idea. But as you can see, the only thing left of any of that are these two big piles that are turning into hills amongst themselves now. They have trees growing on them and stuff. But those are just waste piles that came out of the mine that was here in these hills right here. And mostly what they were, as you can tell from the name, Black Diamond Mines, mostly what they were going for here was coal. There were coal deposits here. So you can see a trail going up in there. That's the old miner's path and stuff. But yeah, this is it. This is all that's left of Stewartville. Glorious, isn't it? Nature reclaimed her own. And what used to be a small little boom town for the Bay Area, where they were mining things out to the ports out of Antioch for coal, is now just a hill with a hiking trail named after it. That's the Stewartville Trail. But this is it. That's all that's left to Stewartville. Now I will be taking other trips here. Obviously there are so many, like I've said many times, so many trails here. And if I always park in the back parking lot, go through the back gate, and I've about exhausted most of the trails that are easy to find from there. So I think I'll park the main gate next time, and there are some other things to go on the other side of this regional preserve. There's more mining sites, although I don't hit those too much. I think you can actually take a mine tour for one of them. I won't be doing that, but there is another town site where the town is gone. There is a cemetery that is about another mile and a half. I know hikers always say that, right? Mile and a half. Another mile and a half over that way, over that ridge. There's the Rose Hill Cemetery, and I think it's the Nortonville town site or something like that. That used to be there, and I think that actually has a few foundations left. You know, unfortunately, old Stewartville, as I said, is completely gone. There's hardly any sign of it whatsoever, except for these two piles of mine trash. But I think there's a little bit left at Nortonville. I'm not sure, but there definitely is a cemetery there. So I'll probably end up parking in the main parking lot and doing some of the trails on that side. But for now, I'm going to turn around. I may get some more pictures and stuff like that, but for the most part, this is an out and back for me. I think I've done somewhere close. I should be all the way round trip 6-ish miles, I'm going to guess, because I think I've done about 3, if not a little bit more. And turning back now, I have a gradual uphill to start heading back up, and then diving back down to the parking area. Should do about 6 miles today, which isn't bad considering my butt's been sitting in a chair for a couple of weeks. Feeling good though. Knee feels good thus far. So does the back. And it sure was beautiful out here today. It's really nice. Perfect hiking weather right now in the low 60s. So it just feels great with a little bit of a breeze. So I'm going to head on back, and thanks for joining me on this one. I'll probably do a couple of more little blurbs here on the way back, but it's pretty much the same stuff that we passed already, so not a whole lot. Other than that, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you later.